Welcome back to ESPN's live coverage of the Pepsi 400 from Michigan. You don't have to wait long for more NASCAR Winston Cup racing. We'll have the Run for the Bud Pool qualifying from Bristol Friday evening at 5 o'clock Eastern Time on the Deuce. RPM tonight's at 6:30, and then the Food City 250 for the Busch Series at 7 o'clock next Friday night. Saturday, NASCAR Today will be at 7. The Goodies Headache Powder 500 from the High Banks of Bristol at 7:30. And RPM Tonight will wrap it up at midnight next Saturday. For more, log on to ESPN.com, part of the Go Network, go.com. During the pit stops, Wally Dallenbach, Robert Presley, and Tony Stewart all led a lap, but the pit stops have been completed, and now Jeff Gordon is back at the front of the field with Bobby Labonte running second, Dale Jarrett third, Jeff Burton fourth, and Terry Labonte running in fifth position. Jeff Gordon is out front, and he is lapping cars as he comes down the tri-oval. And the 94 car of Bill Elliott, who's been in the top 10 virtually all race long, has made an unscheduled pit stop. He's now rolling back out on the racetrack.
Changed the left side tires. I think that's what you were about to say, Danny. We saw what happened when McDonald's Ford came in.
And the 12 car is also reporting a problem on the radio. He is running in the 7th position. He and Chad Little are trying to decide who will run there. Could possibly be a result of the pit stop that occurred just a few minutes ago. Watch the left front.
Okay, the left sides are going on. Left rear is on. Left front's on. They start to tighten the lug nuts. The jack man stands up, lets the car down. As the car leaves, the left front, the tire guy changing the left front looks at the jack man and says, that's the jack man, says, hey man, I wasn't finished yet. And he just hangs his head. Oh no,
he's coming down, Jerry.
Exactly. What a tough break for Jeremy Mayfield, who was running in the top 10. He said as soon as he left pit road that there was a vibration in the car, and Peter Sofenzo told the driver, no bones about it, we think the left front may be loose. If the vibration gets any worse at all, you're going to have to pit. And, of course, Jeremy said we need to come in now. So they're going to go ahead and come back down pit road and change all 4 tires. And this is the killer of this green flag pit stop. But they will be very, very deliberate and get all lug nuts tight on the left front and the left rear. He is down and away in about 7.5 seconds.
But he will be a lap down. And that's too bad. And, Bob, when we were going to break a moment ago, we saw Perry Labonte's picture up there that he was running in 5th place. And the fans wondered, well, we thought he got lapped. He did early on, but he was still out there when we went to break, had not made that green flag pit stop. He has since made a green flag pit stop, and he is a lap down now.
Yeah, he was off sequence, but now drops back to 36th position. And look at this, a couple of laps to go.
Oh man, that's the 17 car of Matt Kenseth on the outside, and Dave Marcus almost getting together off that corner. A crash narrowly avoided.
Marcus 2 laps down in 37. Matt Kenseth is still on the lead lap in 19th. And here's the 4 car of Bobby Hamilton, which is running in 20th position, and there is Kenseth. So the leader, Jeff Gordon, is coming up to try to lap these 2 drivers.
Matt Kenseth and Dale Earnhardt Jr., 2 of the heralded rookies in the year 2000 for the running for the Rebestos Rookie of the Year award.
And Dale Jarrett now begins to close in on the second place car of Bobby Labonte.
3.5.
Bob, he was over 6.5 seconds behind Jeff Gordon after the pit stop. He now is 3.6 seconds behind. So the adjustment they made must have helped his Ford.
And one problem that Jeff Gordon, the leader, is having right now is lap traffic. We saw him just a moment ago. Here he is. We're in the middle of this lap traffic, and all these guys right now are racing him very, very hard because they do not want to go a lap down. We see Matt Kenseth and Bobby Hamilton. They realize as soon as that 24 car goes by, they could be in trouble, and so they're trying to stay out there at all costs, which leaves Jeff Gordon running around the racetrack about 2 miles per hour slower than he's really capable of running.
Yeah, that's a good point, Danny. And those cars are running in the 19th and 20th position. Kenseth is in 19th, and Bobby Hamilton is in 20th position. And like you say, they want to stay on the lead lap. There's Joe Nemechek. He has already gone a lap down to the leaders.
And now Dale Jarrett also passing by. Be interesting to see where Joe Nemechek ends up next year, because he did, as I indicated early, indicate that he was not going to be back with the Felix Sabates team in the year 2000.
I would just guess where he's got a resume in, but, you know, what would I know?
On board with Bill Elliott, whose unscheduled pit stop has now put him a lap down back in 32nd position.
Well, a very disappointed drive-through crew in the McDonald's pit. Bill Elliott radioed in that the car had a bad vibration. He just radioed right a moment ago that he's going to come back down pit road, but he came in with that vibration and he thought he had a loose lug nut on the left side. But the crew said all the lugs on the left were tight, and Elliott went back out. He was out there about half a lap and said, it must be the right. I'm going to stay out as long as I can, but it's gotten too worse. Bill Elliott will come back down pit road to go around to the right side and check the right side lug nuts. Now Elliott begins the long run down pit road as the 18 goes around the 24.
Jeff must have got caught behind some slower traffic, and Bobby Labonte just shot through on the inside and took the lead again.
Well,
I'm sorry, Nick, go ahead.
Jeff Gordon had already passed Bobby Hamilton there a little bit ago. Now Hamilton has gotten back around him as well. So it could be that he got caught up in traffic. I wasn't looking directly at it when it happened, but nevertheless, Bobby Labonte has taken the lead.
Yes, indeed. Let's watch what happened on the replay. Yeah, there is Gordon around Hamilton, or almost.
He's trying to pull that slide job like I talked about before, but Hamilton, once again, he's not wanting to go a lap down, so he squeezes that between Jeff Gordon and the wall, which causes Jeff to back out of the gas, and when he does, loses that momentum, bam, Bobby Labonte just shoots by.
Jeff still has led the most laps, 57, but now with Bobby Labonte back in the lead, he is leading for the 22nd lap of the 121 that have been completed so far.